We're in today with the GTX 780. This is a 2013 video card with 2304 shaders. It's got 3 gig of VRAM GDDR5 running at 863 MHz on the core clock and 1502 MHz on the memory clock. 384 bits bus width, and we're gonna pair it up with this i7 7th gen with 4 cores and 8 threads. We're gonna jump in a couple of games and see how this video card is working. This is an old video card that was broken and I managed to repair it, and I want to see if it still holds. Seriously, it's a very good video card overall, even after 11 years. Let's jump in. Let's start with VALORANT and see how the video card is working, because it's got a lot of potential, this video card. Got a lot of VRAM. Yeah, it's got a lot of VRAM, and I can actually benefit from this video card, but at the same time I don't want to push the quality too much so it can lag, you know, so I can have low minimals. I want high minimals and I want to average it super well, you know, because this video card can actually give you that opportunity, you know. It's got a fast core and a lot of VRAM, but at the same time I don't want to stress the video card in order to I don't want to push this video card to the limit in order to make it work nice. See, in this case, I got like 46 minimals. That's actually good, you know. It's a very decent video card overall, and I got lucky with my video card because I managed to fix it. That's it. Let's see how XDefiant is working. I got 1080p with lowest details. I mean, normal details. I want to see the minimals and the averages here because this is going to be very interesting. 79 degrees. Ooh, this video card is getting hot, seriously. A 2.5 gig of VRAM utilized, 98% load on the core. I'll say this is a very nice performance. Where was he? It was on top. Even though it's 34 minimals, 30 minimals, you know, I think the general performance on the video card it's fantastic. The system itself doesn't have any problem. 9.5 gig of system RAM being utilized, 60-70% load on the CPU. It's okay, you know, considering it's only 50 degrees. If we're jumping in Crossout with this video card, you're gonna see that on medium details with 1080p, it's working really nice. Seriously, I love the performance. I love how much VRAM it's utilizing. 1.9 gig of VRAM is doing a fantastic job, you know, the video card. In the game, it's got only 49 minimals. I will say it's a decent experience when it comes to playing Crossout with this video card, you know. The system doesn't feel it. 7.7 gig of system RAM. That's okay, seriously, that's okay. And 40% load on the core, I mean on the CPU. That's not a lot of stress on the CPU side. But the GPU is doing great, you know, 2 gig of VRAM, maximum core load. It's okay, you know. In my opinion, I will put low details and I will limit the FPS because I want to keep the GPU, I shall say, with low temperature. That's it. That's the only thing I will do. Carmageddon is actually doing the job when it comes to delivering performance. This video card is from 2013, you know, so if the games needs to be selected properly, I will say this needs to be on your list, because if Carmageddon runs really nice on this one, then there's a lot of similar games that are on the same page, you know. This is a great game, you know. It's working really nice. It's a very arcadey game, so can't say nothing about this. The system has no problem. 7.5 gig of system RAM being utilized to deliver this, you know, and 30-40% load on the CPU. You don't need a fancy brand new CPU in order to play games nowadays, you know. So, but if you're jumping in World of Tanks with 1080p and medium details, you can actually see that the GPU is doing a fantastic job. I want to see if I can make this video card run hot. Seriously, because this is the achievement today. Seriously, 1.8 gig of VRAM utilized, 80-90% load on the core. I mean, look at the temperature is getting there. 72, 73 soon. It's getting up, you know, it's getting up. And it's getting hot. It looks and it runs fantastic. Hundreds of FPS. The only problem I have is minimals. Minimals is not okay here. Seriously. 80 degrees apparently for this video card is normal. I want more performance from a video card like this, but I can expect better temperature because it's a blower style video card, you know. So if it's performing like this, if this thermal is normal, then I will understand, you know. But if we're jumping in PUBG with 1080p and low details, you can actually see that the game is running really nice, seriously. But in some cases, the core is maxed out with 100% load. That is actually what I want from this video card. 2.6 gig of VRAM being utilized here with maximum core load. In some cases, you can actually see that it's not dropping down. very hard on the video card. It's very hard on the based on the temperature. The system itself doesn't have any problems. I mean, it's working really nice. 11.7 gig of system RAM. PUBG looks okay, you know, on 1080p with low details. I will say this is playable, you know. I will use that render scale in order to get to 60 FPS. I will lock it to 60 FPS, and then I will say it's okay like this, because this is what I want. I want stability. I want the game to be very steady, you know. If it's like that, then there is no problem when it comes to how shall I say, performance. In Apex Legends, I put everything on low details, but I had to put adaptive FPS targets because I want hundreds of FPS. Seriously, if I disable this one, I'm 100% sure that I will not have 100 FPS. But I like it like this. It's got maximum core load. It looks okay-ish, you know, if you want to play Apex Legends with this video card. The VRAM is enough. Apparently it's not being utilized, and in this case you can actually see that it's delivering the performance. 53 minimals. It's okay, you know, it's not that bad. The system itself is not very stressed. 10.2 gig of system RAM. It's okay, you know. If I want to play Apex with this video card, it's possible. There is no problem here. I mean, come on, look at this. Great performance. 56 minimals, it still stays on 56 minimals, so that is good. I'm 100% sure in a team fight it will be horrible, but I can't say nothing, you know. But if I'm jumping in Farlight with 1080p and normal details, you can actually see that I'm having a lot of fun, seriously, here. Insane performance, if you're asking me. But you need to understand that this is exactly the numbers that I need from this video card. The system itself doesn't use only 8.7 gig of system RAM. This is actually fantastic. 40% load on the CPU. It's working really nice. If you really want to do this, you can actually do it. 1.4 gig of VRAM, still holding pretty well on the video card. In some situation, like I said, the FPS will drop depending on the effects you have. Here you can actually see it reach 15 FPS, but it's always averaging really nice. So I will say an overall performance 238 average. No, I will take that number all day, seriously, because it's doing fantastic. I love the performance overall with this video card in Farlight. It doesn't have any problems. If I'm not stressing the core, the temperature is sitting around 61 degrees, so that is okay, you know. I maxed out the fan. The fan is not very loud, but it's doing okay like this, you know, so I will take it. When it comes to Counter-Strike 2 with the GTX 780, you can actually see that the video card is benefiting from that 3 gig of VRAM. The game is working really nice. You can actually see that it's giving you over 100 FPS on average. I don't mind, you know, this FPS. It's actually a good performance overall. Look at this. Damn, it's a good performance overall, considering how old is the video card and how nice the game is running with this video card. 2.5 gig of VRAM, still holding on the good numbers, considering this game it's a bit demanding on older GPUs, you know. But the GPU score, it's on maximum, and when it comes to maximum load on the GPU, I will say, look at this. 80 degrees on the core. Not okay, you know, not okay if you want to keep the video card efficient and on point. If you have this amount of FPS, is to lock the FPS with the refresh rate that you have on your screen, you know, 120, 144, depending. And then you will see that the core is dropping a little down, and you will have good temperature. But if we're jumping in Cyberpunk with 1080p and low details, you can actually see on 1080p it's working with 35 FPS. I mean, if you find the right resolution for yourself, you can take this video card and actually utilize it in this game, seriously. Even if the core is on maximum performance, you know, 98% load, you can actually see that the GPU is doing a fantastic job. You know, if you are interested on playing the game, you can with this video card, seriously. Look at this, it's doing some cooking with LEDs. You can actually see the game is utilizing 2.1 gig of VRAM. It's okay-ish, you know, considering this video card has got enough VRAM, so it can benefit from it. On average, 32 FPS, not the right one. I don't really like this number, you know, 5 minimals and 23.1%. I mean, I cannot use upscale because this video card, the moment you put Fidelity FX, all goes black, so you cannot use upscaling in this case. If I put on the lowest resolution, that is 1024, you know, you can actually see the video card is pushing to nearly 60 FPS. I mean, it's playable with 56 FPS. If I stay here, you can actually see I can average some really good numbers, and there is a small chance you can actually play the game like this, not gonna lie. Look at this. It looks okay, you know, 56 FPS, 1024. I will take it. This GTX 780 is got a different model with 6 GB of VRAM, but that 6 GB of VRAM, it's an overkill, because today you managed to see that 3 GB of VRAM is more than enough. There was barely a couple of games that managed to put enough dent on that VRAM, because the core is fast, nearly to 900 megahertz, you know. So if this video card has a powerful core, you don't need you don't need a lot of VRAM. This video card managed to prove that. 384 bits bus width, it's quite a big thing for a video card, you know, not 100 and 200 bits bus width. This is a fantastic video card, but because of the DirectX 11, and this video card needs to be cheap if you want to buy it. Ideal will be to buy a video card like this, a 780, that is not blower style and has big radiators and big fans on it to stay cool. You managed to see that I had 80 degrees on the video card, but the thermal paste is okay on this video card, and yeah, I still managed to put 80 degrees. I'm 100% sure because the chip is faulty and I managed to reflow it. But aside from that, yeah, I will definitely suggest one with a bigger fan. That's it. And it needs to be cheap. If this video card is cheap, it's worth it, seriously, because you can find it. You can find enough games to entertain yourself for a very long time, even with this video card. So, and if you want to restore an old computer, I think a video card like this can actually do okay. I don't have nothing bad to say about this because I got a chip. So if I want to get, like I said, a 780, I will look into that department. I really like the video card, and if you have any suggestion in the future with this video card, please leave a comment, and I will see you very soon. But if we're jumping in crisis